Hey guys, welcome back to another video. I hope you guys are having a good day. If you have been paying attention to the crypto market, I want to show you guys something very interesting. All of the Dogecoin holders, I'm very certain you're very happy with the price action, especially in the last 48 hours, even though altcoins, including Bitcoin, was slowing down in terms of momentum on Saturday. Doge was still in a positive trend, and today, as you see that Ethereum has started to climb in an explosive way, majority of the altcoins are showing a very positive trend. Keep in mind, Ethereum is not too far from its all-time high, which is pretty much just around 4.8k. Something similar is happening with Dogecoin, but I'm not talking about its all-time high when it comes to all-time, in 2021. I'm actually talking about this season or this bull market high, which was actually close to 47 cents. Just keep in mind, there are a lot of analysts which are predicting that if Ethereum is able to keep climbing, majority of the altcoins will at least reach its this season high. For Dogecoin, that would be close to 48 cents. And considering the fact that currently we are in a very critical demand zone, especially if you just pay attention, this area has been rejected a few times previously, and if we're able to just get over 25 cents, nothing's going to actually slow the Dogecoin price down from actually reaching all the way to 48 cents. At the same time, I'm been paying attention to some whales, and this one caught my eye very hard because just in the last couple of days has sold about $27 million worth of Dogecoin. Well, this week we have some exciting news coming out. On Tuesday, Fed Chairman Powell will speak for the first time since the rumors of resignation. This is going to play a very crucial role on the stock market and the crypto market, and at the same time the UK government is set to sell 5 billion euros worth of Bitcoin off their reserve, while published companies possibly increasing their Bitcoin purchases, and Tether eyes a 1 trillion USDT milestone very soon. Before we get into the full details, if you guys are here for the first time, you want to stay up to date with everything to do with the crypto market, scroll down, tap the red subscribe button, especially turn on your notification so you can stay up to date with the latest and the greatest news first. Recently, we've been getting a lot of new subscribers, so hey guys, if you haven't heard my voice before, welcome. You guys are becoming part of a very exciting army, and while you're there, drop a like on it. Let's go for a like of 48. We've been smashing all of them, so you guys are legends. I hope the same thing happens to this one. Now I want to talk about the price action in terms of 1 hour chart, just to give you a little bit more understanding on how even this time around, you can see that this zone, which is close to 25.5, is actually acting as a very strong resistance. It will require a little bit of a push to actually break above, but keep in mind it will be harder due to whales like this. Now you guys can see this whale initially purchased about $520 million worth of Dogecoin in a single transaction at the price of 20 cents. So they're already in a profit of about $170 million. And right now they only took a little bit of profit, 26 million. The only reason I'm actually showing you this and why it's so crucial for you to understand is because 26 million is a very small percentage of how much money they've put into Dogecoin. And on the other end, you need to understand that this person does expect Dogecoin to do better. And if you just add all of how much they have actually put into Dogecoin, you come to realize that their Dogecoin is valued at about over $1 billion at the current price. And considering the fact that they're only taking 26 million profit, gives you perspective that yes, they're taking profit, which is the reason why the price is being, manipulated a little bit in a sense that it's being pushed or pulled down. But overall, it's still in a positive trend because these big whales expect the price to go higher. And the weekly jobless claims an ECB rate decision will be on Thursday, but what's even a bigger decision is actually Powell speaking for the first time on Tuesday. Is he going to have some sort of announcement relating to his resignation? Is he going to have some sort of announcement to ensure that he's able to calm everyone down and make sure everyone understands that he's maybe not resigning? Both ways, the market is going to be very volatile on Tuesday. At the same time, the UK government is now starting to think that this could be the market top, and this would be the perfect opportunity for the entire market of or entire government to be able to take a little bit of profit so they can use this money for betterment of the people. And public companies are definitely buying up Bitcoin. So even if we do see a massive sale from a government, let's just say there will be a lot of companies that would be willing to scoop up the price as quickly as possible. And Tether, now after the Genius Act was, put into play by our boy Trump, Tether is the largest stablecoin holder. They want to ensure that they're able to expand as much as possible, and they're potentially expecting to surpass 1 trillion. Currently, if you just look at it, you guys can see that their circulating supply is not too much. It's actually sitting at about 160 billion, and the total supply is sitting close to 164. But seeing that the 3 years are going to be very, very crucial, especially for until the time this government is going to stay in the United States, they want to ensure that the frameworks are set. Now they're able to expand even more. And as I always say, stablecoins are very crucial for the entire crypto market, not just Bitcoin, but even, altcoins. Everything needs the stablecoin liquidity to ensure that it's working well. And more liquidity is going to allow for a bigger transaction and therefore more money to flow in. And this is another whale which I've been paying attention to. You guys can see that their transactions are a little bit harder to tell due to the fact that every single day there is some sort of buy and sell order that's coming in. And BlackRock bought 1.7 billion worth of Ethereum this week, and that's the reason why Ethereum is doing such an explosive run this week. And keep in mind, all of this money, once all the long-term holders are going to take a little bit of profit from Ethereum, they're going to make it flow into other sectors. And one of the first sectors they like to run up is always going to be meme coins. And let's just say the meme coins are definitely getting very, very hyper, and especially Dogecoin to say the least. And Bitcoin ETF streak is on a 12-day now, with about 6.6 billion being inflowing into the crypto and especially Bitcoin market. And Richard Fed index on Tuesday, existing house on Wednesday, jobless claims, service PSI. So even this week is going to be very exciting and a little bit of a market twisting and turning. While experts say just the starting point as crypto week ends on a high note, this is going to be the starting of the next era for crypto in the United States, because the United States wants, or the government currently wants to ensure that they're able to lead this, charge that it's been going around. And currently the rate at which everything is moving, it is going to be a big one. And this selling is also going to be something that maybe they might be regretting at the end of the year, considering the fact a lot of analysts see Bitcoin hitting 200k. And examining Dogecoin's bullish setup, is 42 cents still possible? And the simple answer is actually quite possible. If everything that's actually happening right now with the entire market just keeps on the same trend, honestly, 42 cents does not seem too far. And Dogecoin outshined Shiba Inu Pepe last week. Will the gains continue? And that's exactly what I'm trying to say. With majority of the altcoins, Doge is actually leading the chart with meme coins very, very strongly. And there is a lot more to happen with more rising actually coming through. Overall, the market is still in a positive condition. Just keep in mind, everything I said today is not financial advice, just my personal opinion. Take it with a grain of salt. Make sure you guys do your own research. Have a good day, and I'll see you soon.